The forgotten path to greatness. There is a level of success that most people never reach. Not because they lack talent, not because they lack intelligence, but because they lack patience. We live in a world addicted to speed. People want success in months, fame in weeks, money in days. But mastery operates on a different clock. Mastery demands years. Mastery demands sacrifice. Mastery demands transformation. Look at the greatest individuals in history. Leonardo da Vinci, Nikola Tesla, Bruce Lee. They were not born masters. They became masters. And today, you will learn the exact path they followed. The path that transforms ordinary people into powerful, unstoppable forces. This is the path of mastery. Part 1. Discover your life's task. Every human being is born different, with different inclinations, different curiosities, different obsessions. But most people ignore them. They follow the crowd. They follow comfort. They follow security. And slowly, they disconnect from their true potential. Mastery begins with discovering your life's task. That thing which pulls you naturally. That thing you can do for hours without exhaustion. That thing which makes you feel alive. This is not random. This is your wiring. Your DNA expressing itself. When you follow your life's task, energy increases. Focus sharpens. Learning accelerates. Because you're no longer forcing yourself. You are aligning yourself. This is the first step. Because mastery without passion is impossible. Part 2. Submit to reality, the apprenticeship phase. This is where most people fail. Because this phase is not glamorous. It is slow. It is humbling. It is painful. This is the apprenticeship phase. Here, you are not important. Your ego must die. Your fantasies must die. Your impatience must die. Because here, you learn reality. You learn how things actually work, not how you imagine them. Every master in history was once an apprentice. They observed. They absorbed. They practiced. They failed. They improved. They repeated. For years. This phase builds something invisible. Skill. And skill is power. Not motivational power. Real power. Because once you have skill, no one can take it from you. Money can disappear. Fame can disappear. But skill becomes part of you. Part 3. Transform pain into power. The path of mastery is not comfortable. You will face boredom. You will face frustration. You will face self-doubt. There will be moments when quitting feels easier. But this is where masters are created. Masters don't avoid pain. They use pain. Pain becomes feedback. Failure becomes teacher. Repetition becomes weapon. While others stop, masters continue. While others complain, masters adapt. While others sleep, masters practice. This is why they become unstoppable. Because they develop something rare. Mental endurance. They stop depending on motivation. They operate on discipline. And discipline creates freedom. Part 4. The secret power of deep observation. Most people look. Masters see. There's a difference. Masters observe details others miss. They understand patterns. They understand human psychology. They understand timing. Because mastery is not only physical. It is mental. It is perceptual. When you observe deeply, you gain unfair advantage. You predict reactions. You anticipate problems. You stay ahead. This is how generals win wars. This is how entrepreneurs dominate markets. This is how masters control reality. Because they see what others cannot see. Part 5. Awaken your creative mind. After years of practice, something extraordinary happens. Your mind changes. You stop following rules. You start creating rules. This is the creative phase. Here, skill becomes instinct. You don't think, you act. Ideas flow naturally. Innovation becomes effortless. This is where mastery is born. Because mastery is not copying. Mastery is creating. This is where you stop being student and become creator. Part 6. Achieve true mastery, the ultimate transformation. Mastery is not a destination. It is a transformation. You become different. You think differently. You see differently. You live differently. Fear disappears. Confidence becomes natural because you know your ability. Not based on ego, but based on evidence. Years of evidence. You no longer seek approval. You no longer fear competition, because you have built something rare: authority. And authority commands respect, without speaking, without forcing, without begging. This is mastery, the most dangerous truth most people never learn. Mastery is available to anyone, but almost no one chooses it, because it requires patience. In a world addicted to speed, it requires discipline. In a world addicted to comfort, it requires sacrifice. In a world addicted to distraction. But those who choose this path control their destiny, while others live in regret. At this very moment, you have two choices. You can continue living the average path, seeking comfort, avoiding difficulty, staying ordinary, or you can begin the path of mastery, the path of discipline, the path of power, the path that transforms you into someone the world cannot ignore. The choice is yours. And if you want to master your mind, master your money, and master your life, make sure to subscribe to this channel, because this channel is your path to mastery.